Hello, everybody. This is Shelly Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. Hope everybody is having a great Friday, day after the holiday. Um, yeah, I went to my son's house yesterday and we did the whole, turkey and stuffing gravy thing, and it was a little stressful. Not gonna lie, it was a little stressful. Oh, I'm playing cards now. Kind of bored today. I have no inspiration as far as a craft project, beading project, anything like that. And what I want to do, I need some materials for, and we're hoping to get that soon. So for now, solitaire it is. But yeah, we did the whole, thing yesterday, eating at my son's, my daughter, the kids, my husband, their dad. It was actually nice. It was very, very nice. But the kids learned, or actually my son learned how stressful holiday functions can be, and preparing and getting ready for the family and making sure that everything goes off without a hitch. And we had some moments. He had a couple of moments where there were major breakdowns coming. But we got through it. Everything worked out. And afterwards, he and his father, who worked tirelessly for a whole day getting the turkeys ready, finally got to rest. So I was very proud of my son. I'm very glad that he did that, and I'm very happy that the kids are wanting to learn how to move forward with, being able to cook on their own, do things on their own, have family gatherings together, and be able to take care of each other. And that's basically what yesterday typically is about, us coming together as a family and, being there together and, just having a little bit of fun. We played Loteria for a little bit, and that was cool because the grandkids were, they're old enough now that they can actually interact and understand, and they're able to play the games with us and talk with us. And so it's kind of fun now. It's a big old thing, so it was fun. So just wanted to say hi. We're not doing any Black Friday shopping, of course, but we are here. Well, my husband's working, CJ's working. I'm just being a bump on the log, actually. And, right now I'm going through some things with the family, and there was a loss last month, and it was something very close to me. I mean, not just my brother, but, my god sister. And I have 3 of them. And the middle one passed away. And, we went through that whole emotional deal. And, granted, we hadn't really talked in a while. You just, it's cousins and stuff like that, and family, and you get older when you're little and you run around and you're together and you do the family function things and everybody's, hanging out together. That's the way it used to be. It's not too much that way anymore. There's not big families, and they don't come together in a big, group anymore. It's usually just immediate family, my kids and, the grandkids, and that's pretty much it. And we used to hang out a lot. We used to go to concerts. I don't know if there's any Tejano fans out there or Chicano fans, but we used to go to Unicorn Ballroom and see La Sombra, La Mafia, La Fiebre. And it was the 3 of us. It was the 2 older cousins. The one that passed had just turned 51. The older one is 56, 57. And she's the one that now we're concerned about. She's not been in good health for years now. And it's started to deteriorate really fast after her sister passed away. And there was some stuff that happened when my brother passed, and the cousin that's already passed, called me after everything settled down, and she and I had a conversation, and basically, we ran through some memories, talked about, what we've been doing recently and how things are going. And she, expressed to me, she said, I know we've grown apart, we've grown older, you have your family, and, you threw yourself into your family. She goes, and that's okay. She goes, there's no love lost. I love you just as when we were little kids. I still love you that much. And I love them too, because we did a lot together, And now her sister, the oldest, she doesn't have very much longer, I don't think. I mean, the way the condition is and what they're saying, it doesn't seem like we have very much time left. But she called me too the day her sister passed. And she was very lucid, and she was very coherent and able to talk, and said, I miss us going out. I miss us hanging out together. She goes, I know, she had a big family. I only had the 2 kids, but I think she had 4 or 5 kids, and they all ended up being girls. And, we just got involved with our kids and the husbands and, life and working. And it just happens that way. You grow apart, You don't stop caring about each other. You don't stop thinking about each other. You don't stop loving each other, your family. And it's been a lot to deal with. My aunt a few years ago passed away. My baby cousin's mom. And that's all he had was his mom. Because grandma and grandpa have already passed. And he was there, his mom was there living with her mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa. And that left him, by himself. And, that hurt because she and I were always hanging out, and then the other cousins, And she was my aunt, but she was more like a cousin or a friend, And then, the end of last year, my brother and my cousin last month, and now having to deal with most likely another one real soon. It's a lot, And you don't want it to bring you down. But you can't help but feel whatever feelings you're going to feel about things, And then, it's just a lot of stress because my son just got laid off from work, of course, right before the holidays. And it's not that there's not work out there. He just needs a certain salary to keep going where he was, And it's just hard to find somebody that wants to hire you for the amount of money that you need just to survive. He's not asking for a lot. He's just asking to survive and pay his bills. And, right now it's a challenge just for anybody, not just him, anybody. I mean, it's a challenge for us daily just to stay afloat. If you sit there and you let it consume you, it will. And there's times at night before we go to bed, I'm restless, and I'll tell my husband, I'm stressed out about this, or lately I've been telling him every other day, I'm stressed out about my son. I'm worried about Mijo. He's never had to go through something like this on his own. Granted, he's a young man, He was married. He's not anymore. So he's been living his life. But when real life happens and you have to deal with it on your own, as a parent, all you want to do is be right there to hold them up. And I can't do that. I can't keep doing that, because then he'll never learn how to do it on his own. And the hardest part of being a parent is knowing that you have to step back and let them do it. It's not birth, it's not the birthdays, it's not the struggles. It's when you have to sit back and watch them do it on their own. That's the part that's the heaviest. So for him to have done everything that he did yesterday, in the best of everything that he's going through, I'm still gonna worry, but I know he's gonna figure it out. And I don't know if he understands how much opportunity he has in front of him. He doesn't have anything tying him down. He doesn't have children. He's never had children yet. Honestly, I don't think he is. And he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife right now, so he just feels this obligation that he's the one supporting the family right now, you know? And I told him, you don't have to feel that way. You should be able to do what you want to do, go where you need to go, and live your life. And I don't think he's understanding what I'm trying to tell him. I'm hoping one day he will. He'll sit there maybe and he'll go through everything that's going on and everything that's happened and realize what I'm saying. He has an opportunity right now to go anywhere, to be anywhere, to do anything. He doesn't have to worry about me. I'm taken care of. I have a husband. He doesn't have to worry about his sister. She's taken care of. She has a husband. You know, his dad, he has his dad living with him, and I think he feels really obligated to him, but, you know, his dad's going to be all right. We're grown people, his dad and I. And we're going to be okay. And so is he. And I really wish he would take this opportunity to live and grow and figure out who he is. And that's what I'm wanting for him today. We'll deal with tomorrow. So guys, if you're out and about shopping for Christmas presents, more power to you. This year will probably be a small year. Christmas is going to feel a little bit different this year. And I think it's my son, my daughter, and myself that are all going to be feeling it. So we're really not too involved in the whole Christmas thing this time around. I think we still need time to process everything that's happening and has happened in the past year. But that doesn't mean we're not going to be together and taking care of each other. And that's my hope for all of you, is that you understand and know that even though you can't buy the most expensive gift out there right now, all this is temporary. It's hard, it hurts, it's stressful. Go to sleep with headaches, if you get to go to sleep. But it'll pass. And it'll be okay. And if you have somebody there with you, or you have somebody to go to, or you have somebody that you can care about and be with, That's more important than all those gifts. Shelly Rivera, Healthy Hippie Ranch. I'm gonna stop crying now. Y'all have a great day, a great Friday. Love y'all. And as always, happy, healthy, prosperous, and especially abundant day.